What's up with it, world? We got another special episode of Bigheaded Table Talk. I am your co-host with the most, Busy Mac and the handicap assassin, along with my other brother,
Gotti World, man, and thank you for rocking with us on another one, man. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell, man. It lets you know when we drop, man. Now, our boy Vic420, man, he couldn't be here with us, man. Unfortunately, he was going through a couple medical issues, you know what I'm saying, in his family. So, pray for Vic, man.
Condolences out to his family, man. Pull through that, man.
Yes, sir, man. Pull through, man. Give y'all shots out in the comment section of my nigga Vic, man. Send them prayer signals, man. Anyways, man, we gonna jump into this news, man.
Let's get it.
Here we go. So my boy Jada Youngin, man, he got killed, man. So what I'm hearing is that the ops rolled by and seen him and his dad outside in the front yard, right?
Yeah,
so,
I've seen that.
Yeah. So they wiggled around, went around the corner, you know what I mean, and went to that little back street, and they jumped the back fence, and then they killed him. You feel me? They had silencers, is what I hear. What you think about that, man? Jada Youngin, he was a pretty hot artist, man.
I think that he was just looking for it, bro, because I was watching the live he did before he died, and he was sitting out there with like a 50 on, 100 bun on him and hanging out his pants. So I don't know. He was ready for looking for all that. So it's just about karma coming back to him. All that shit he be talking, and he's ready. He's out there looking for it, bro. If you look at the live, he was ready for that shit. So
yeah,
he was ready for whatever coming for him. But
yeah, you know something else I had heard. He had basically robbed somebody, or that's what they allegedly say.
And like you said, that's why I don't like fucking around on live, because that gives up your location. People know where you're at. Oh, he's over there in these apartments. And let's pull up on him right now. He's live. And then that just gives you just a sitting duck, bro.
And the crazy part is that when people do that, right, they go live, they forget about all the dumb shit that they was doing, you know what I'm saying, before that. You feel me? So it's like you putting yourself in a predicament where you can get watched, you know what I'm saying?
Police watching.
That's what I'm saying. You can get watched either way, the police or a nigga come over there and watch your ass. You ain't gonna get up, you feel me? But rest in peace to Jada Youngin, man. I heard his dad got shot too, man. So, I hope his dad get better, man. I know it's gonna be hard for him losing his son, but
yeah, man. And other hip hop news, they ain't holding back at all. Like, they're already trying to make him a meme and all types of shit, bro.
Yeah, they trying to laugh at him and shit.
Yeah, man. It's getting real sticky out here, man. So watch how you move, watch what you do, folks.
Yeah, that's and to me, like when you look at it, I mean, like I said, if they was in the hood and they was beefing, and he slid on them and they slid back, I mean, he kind of should have been on his toes, but I mean, nobody needs to die. Like the senseless killing and all that, it just needs to be knocked off. But
and that's fact.
If you in the streets, you in the streets, man. We can't change that, and I'm not gonna change nobody, man. What else you got for us, man?
Yeah, bro, and that shit brings me into my next segment of the
But rest
Gucci,
in peace,
man.
Rest in peace, Jada Youngin.
Yeah, rest in peace, Jada Youngin, man.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, this is around the same subject, because Gucci just dropped a song called "Dead Homies" or something like that. And he's talking about everybody that's, talking about the dead and blasting the dead, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I don't know if that's good or bad, but Gucci Mane was the one that, started that shit. Remember from back in the day when all that beef with Jeezy and all that?
Yeah, so are you saying that he don't want to talk about the dead no more?
Yeah, he's talking about...
he wants to stop doing that.
Yeah.
So to me, when you really look at it, he started a trend.
Yeah.
So you got all these rappers out here really doing that, So it's like, how could you really stop doing it now? When
and
you
that
started
shit's at its peak right now.
Yeah, like dissing gets you on.
Like they think that shit's cool. Like,
and how I look at it, it's like you shouldn't diss the dead because you almost setting yourself up for karma.
No, like you said, it was bad publicity that's selling. Like,
yeah, cause when you diss somebody there though, you gonna be the next person on the milk carton. You know what I mean? You keep playing. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like this, it's bringing bad aura to the air. You know what I'm saying? It's making these rappers blow up, but it's also getting them killed. Because if you really look at it,
man, there's different ways of saying shit. You ain't gotta say it blatant like that. Like,
yeah, but I mean, the message to have them stop dissing each other, I understand that. You know what I mean? Because
that's a good message, but he's the one that started. But he's seeing it. It's getting out of hand. So he's probably like, damn, I need to stop. If anybody could stop it, it's probably Gucci. But I doubt it, bro. The way this new generation is, bro, like.
Cause they just trying to get on, you feel me? Mm-hmm. They don't really care about none of that shit. They just trying to get on, you feel me? They
ready to go.
Yes, sir. But I'm gonna go ahead and pivot, man. So my boy Mozzie, man.
Yeah, shout out Mozzie, man.
Shout out Mozzie, man. He out of Sacramento. If y'all didn't know, basically Mozzie, he got to turn himself in and do a year and I think a year and a couple days in jail. I think he already locked up. Matter of fact, he already turned himself in. He got caught, I think, last year with his girl in the car. And the car smelled like weed, and they had a Glock 26
Damn. Oh yeah. Damn.
Yeah, they had that Glock 26 in the car and 16 rounds. So basically he got a federal case for that. You know what I mean? So he had to turn himself in.
For sure, but he shouldn't be like. You know what I mean? Like, you moving like that, either your girl should have a license or something.
That's
like,
true.
come
Though.
on, bro.
That's true though. Cause if you got all that money, no matter what, you need to set her up in a position to protect you. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Cause he the bag, so she should have been had a
secure that bag. Exactly.
Facts. But
give your girl some game.
You think he been dissing everybody? This is my next question though, cause this is important, right? You think he been dissing everybody just cause he knew he was going to jail? Because he been dissing heavy. He been dissing Shooter Gang Kanye, right?
Yeah.
He been dissing him a lot lately. So
yeah, they've been going back and forth. Like, a lot of people are coming at Mozzie right now.
Yeah.
Because and he got that deal with CMG, so they're a lot mad about that. So, a lot of beef's gonna be coming out the woodworks. But
yeah, and it's mostly
I don't know if he's
envy.
doing it on purpose, because remember he used to say like he don't feed into all that shit, and now he's feeding into it. So he might be right, like doing it for some publicity. But
yeah.
that shit nowadays will get you killed, so I don't know. But
yeah, because it's making him a bigger artist. If you really think about it, it is making him a bigger artist doing all that.
Drama and bullshit. Yeah,
it's making him a huge artist. And then when you really look at it now, he got to go sit down, right? So
But if you don't forget, he came up like that. So really,
yeah. But what I was gonna say too is he's safe, right? Because he's in jail. So even though he's funking with people from his gang, you know what I'm saying? He's still gonna be safe. He's still gonna be part of their card when he goes to jail. You feel me? So they all gonna be in the same
time
card
already. Yeah, he did time.
So it's not like Shooter Gang coming to Oak Park. People gonna get on him. So it's like it's almost like he putting himself in a safer position by going to jail. But I think he tried to diss and make a lot of controversy before he went to jail. So his name stay relevant.
And they got different laws too in the jails in the streets. So like it's crazy. Like
yeah, only people he gonna have to worry about is Lavish D people most likely. You know what I'm saying? Cause you know how that
shit he be
go.
talking. He just gotta keep his head on a swivel because he's digging too deep.
Yeah, he digging too deep, and it's starting to get a little tiresome. You know what I mean? He need to just when you make it that big, man, you make it from where we from, man.
Yeah, you sit back.
Yeah, sit
enjoy
back.
your fruits of your labor, bro. Don't be out here fucking around with these little, little peasants.
Facts though. I heard a message like that from Kevin Gates, man. Enjoy the fruits of your labor. Don't be out here playing, man. You know what I'm saying? Get you a farm. Man. Get you some land, huh?
Facts.
Go out there, get you some animals, man. Shit.
Get you something to stand for.
Get away from all this bullshit, because all the funking and shit ain't gonna lead you nowhere. And it's just teaching the kids the wrong thing, man. But let's pivot, man. What else you got up for?
Yeah, we're gonna keep this shit moving. And hip hop news. Your boy Crip Mac, man, was finally sentenced to 2.5 years for those gun charges and those pending gun charges.
Okay. That's not a bad deal.
Yeah, he needed to go sit down somewhere and get all that shit together, get his money situated and all that, because niggas was stealing from him and, backdooring him, all types of shit. So, yeah.
And I think the biggest thing about him going to prison, he gonna be able to educate himself a little bit more, because he in the business where the business is fast, so he signing these contracts and he almost getting he
gonna come out to a lot of money because he put a lot of music out. I've been hearing his music and it's not bad. It's better than
what it was before.
It's better than the shit he be doing. Like, stick to that music, Crip Mac. Like, you got something right there. I don't know how you do that shit, but
yeah,
he be spitting, bro. If you ever heard that shit.
But 2.5 years for 2 pistols. I mean, that's a good deal. Only thing you gotta do is stay safe, man. And
you
gotta make sure
stay out that shit.
You know what I'm saying? And,
but he's too active. I don't know.
Shouts out to the Hoovers. Shouts out to all they gangs. But he got to stay away from them Hoovers, too. You know what I mean? Because them Hoovers ain't going to be playing when they catch him in there.
For sure he's going to be having to fade up for sure. Like, all the shit he be talking, everybody's waiting for him. Like,
but sometimes, if he only got caught
he's like the new Suge Knight. I see. It looks like to me like the new Suge Knight type.
Yeah, you know how you only got caught with a firearm. So, he going to go to a low-level yard, maybe a 2. You know what I'm saying? So it's easier for him something to happen to him in those yards over a 4 yard. Like if he was in a 4 yard, he's in a cell. You know what I mean? But most likely he's gonna be in a dorm, so he's gonna have to navigate through a lot of bullshit. So hopefully, man, he get through his sentence, man. Cause
that's all he's doing is been navigating. So yeah, man, you're gonna sit down there and rethink your situation, bro.
Facts, man. Facts.
Come out to that bag and don't fuck with none of these snakes, bro.
That's facts, man. But man, I want to move on to Boosie Badass, man.
Yeah, hell yeah. Shout out Boosie. That's my name.
Shout out to Boosie, man. Now look, Boosie, have you ever heard of Terrence Gangster Williams?
Yeah, I just heard about him. What's his name's cousin or something?
Yeah, Birdman's brother, half brother or something like that.
Yeah. I was looking at that too. I don't know why he waited so long for that, but
Well, the paperwork and we're gonna let our guests know, like, you know, basically Terrence Gangster Williams, he the founder of the Hot Boys. You know what I'm saying? Where I need a hot boy. You know,
Yeah,
Lil Wayne,
legendary
all them,
shit.
all them, what Lil Wayne, BG, all them rapping about. He the founder. He the one that was, you know, selling the drugs, committing the murders. You know, he got sentenced to double life. You know what I'm saying? He got
So
sentenced.
that's why it took so long for them to present that paperwork.
Yeah, he got hit with double life plus 20 years, right? So basically, he was locked up for I think he did
40
like
years?
I think 23 years. I think I want to say
Halftime, huh? Yeah.
no. I want to say he was locked up for 23 years, right? And then what had happened is that he had friends that was dead that committed murders from the Hot Boys gang, right? And from his blocks and shit like that. So what he did was he told investigators, look, my boys that was dead did this murder. My boy that was dead did this murder.
Shit.
Right? I want to ask you, because Boosie said that he lost all respect for him, but I want to ask you a question. If your friends was dead and you was in prison for life, do you feel like it's okay to tell that they did the murder to get out if they already dead?
I don't think I would, because I would already been there for life. So I'm like,
but he got his time. Basically,
reduced.
I think he did like 20 years, 23 years, and he got out, I believe.
But then I have to go out there and sit with my mind. But yeah, I wouldn't personally, because I'm too deep, like too in touch with this shit. But I don't know. Yeah, I couldn't do that.
Yeah, well, Boosie said that he lost all respect for him. He said that he was in his gangster book of top gangsters in the world, and Boosie basically said he lost respect for him. So when I look at it, I say to myself, I wouldn't tell all my dead friends if they did a murder either. But like Terrence Williams said, though, he said that don't take away from all the shit that I did, though.
Yeah, don't. That's why I'm like, I wouldn't want to put that shit on me. Like,
yeah, because that really don't take away from the murders and the drugs that he sold and all that shit you really looking
like
up
that's
to
gonna
for.
bring more karma, more, you know what I mean, bad, all that shit, bad energy.
But some people, I was watching the comments of his.
You gotta face your fears, face all that shit head on, man, or it ain't never gonna happen. Like,
yeah, and I was watching the comments of
creep
the.
up on you.
I was watching the comments of the fucking the interview he did on YouTube, and really when I watched it, I said, well, you got 50-50. You got some people saying, if I die, tell on me if I did something so you can get out. I'm gonna tell my boy that off top. You feel me?
Yeah, like you said, I wouldn't know. Bobby's tripping. Like, he wouldn't care, but like, damn, you're right though. I'll be thinking the same shit.
Yeah, like say for instance, like if you did something I knew and I got locked up, you like, man, tell on me.
You know damn well someone else will probably do it to us. Like, oh yeah,
they're gonna do it to us. Body. They're gonna definitely do it to us. That's why how I look at it is like, it's bad because it is snitching no
like
matter
said,
what.
It's like a 50-50
It's
roll
a 50-50. It's like roll the dice because people don't know how to look at you. You feel me? It's a dangerous situation. But this is what Terrence said, though. Let me tell you his response to Boosie. This nigga told Boosie, well, listen.
Oh, yeah, he said like he was PC'd or something.
Yeah, you was in Angola, and I sent my people up there to check up on you and see how you was doing. And they said, he cool. He in PC. He said, so how in the world could you speak on me? Which is my next question for you, Beezy.
And Boosie was talking about, I was in there with, what's his name, his brother?
Hella gangsters, and he was on the tier running it with Sir.
I had that shit bumping and jumping.
Yeah. And he said, yeah, I had it pumping.
I had general population jumping when I come up in there.
That's what he said. That's what he said on Vlad TV.
And what was that one fool that he said, though? The Soldier Slim or somebody he was in there with?
Yeah, he said he was
the
in there
other
with...
one.
Not
C Murder, yeah.
Yeah, he said he was up in there with his cellies.
I was in there with C Murder. It was my celly.
So does that mean C Murder was a PC? Because you know, Terrence Gangster Williams is a real one. You know what I'm saying? Like that he was in jail.
Oh, yeah, he's Master P's brother. I keep thinking he's related to Baby too. Like,
who?
That's I keep thinking C Murder was related to Baby.
Yeah, no. But yeah, that shit was deep. So my question is, you think that
so that shit's deeper than we know. Then.
Yeah, you think Boosie being in PC, you think that's gonna affect Boosie's career if that really starts spreading? Because, I mean, he probably ain't lying. He was in jail with him. He just let it be quiet. You know what I'm saying?
Like you said, Bush is going to have to clear that shit up.
You believe it? You think he was?
I don't know.
I think he probably was. The way he explained the story, he
now
said...
that you said it like that, like, C Murder was probably in there. Now that I think about C Murder, he probably was too, because they're all high class, you know what I mean?
Yeah. And niggas gonna try to extort them, all kind of shit. You know how it works.
High class figures in their city.
But Boosie, man, you know, Hopefully it don't turn.
But he made it out a lot, so I don't know if that comes back to bite him in his ass. I wouldn't doubt it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, what I want our viewers, you know what I'm saying? Y'all comment, y'all let us know what you would do. If
shout out Boosie, man, see murder, man, all them, man.
Yeah, let us know what you would do though. If your friend was dead, would you tell him to get out of prison from a life sentence? Let us know what you would do.
Yeah, man, that's some tricky shit right there.
That's a tricky situation. But man, what you got up for us next, man?
We gonna switch gears a little bit to Vin Diesel, man.
Okay, Vin Diesel, okay.
Into these new he's turning like buses and motorhomes into mobile houses, bro, like mobile mansions, bro.
Okay.
Like, I wish we could pull it up on the screen, man. But he just spent...
My nigga Vic ain't here, man. But shouts out to Vic, man. That's the media, man.
Yeah, but Vin Diesel just made a monster trailer. It's one of the largest RVs.
Yeah.
And they saying it's fancier than the actual mansion out there.
So is he going to try to, like, solve homelessness with that? Or
yeah, it's for eco and shit. Like,
No. But I'm asking, like, is he just making that to sell to people? Or is that going to be some kind of solution for homelessness? Or what is it going to be? Is it just going to be for...
No, he just made it. Yeah, I think he just made it for himself, but it's to like help. I don't know. It's just an easy way to spend his money and shit.
Yeah, because the way I look at it, like as rich as Vin Diesel is, he should be trying to solve homelessness and more important things. You know, like when I look at these stars, bro, and they make like inventions or you know people have these clothing lines. You know what I mean? Yeah. All this little weird stuff. I look at it and I say like, bro, like. You know, there's a lot more stuff you could be doing with your money. You know what I'm saying? You could be a legend. You can go down in this world as somebody important.
Yeah, nah, it sounds more like he tried to do it for like a world record and shit. Like,
oh, make like the nicest home or the biggest one or whatever?
The biggest rolling RV trailer or whatever. But that shit looks tight. But yeah, like you said, you need to be putting your money into bigger, better things.
Facts. Like if you had that much money, bro, all them Fast and the Furious movies, nigga, come on, bro. I know he probably getting a little piece of those every time they play. Come on, bro. Like, I
ask myself, mobile mansion, so you could invest in that, but still like rent it out and shit. But
you know what I constantly ask myself though, to be honest with you, this is 100, bro. I ask myself, I say, why don't these stars and everybody put $1 million together in each town that they live in or something and try to make something happen? No, y'all could change the world.
I'm sure a lot of them got like, you know what I mean, hedge funds and you know what I mean, charities and fundraisers and shit.
But it's cool
because they got to, and they're making that much money.
But that shit's all up front just to make more money, fundraisers,
all to get that humanitarian back. Like
you could really, bro, change the world. You don't need no fundraiser. You know that. No. You can put up an M right now and have everybody. Yeah.
You can make a bunch of those eco buses and shit and start selling them to people because that shit's hot right now. People living out of buses and people living on the road, little tiny houses. That's just the wave right now, and I think.
You ever seen those tiny house shows when people?
Yeah, bro, those are dope. Like
that's what I'm saying. It makes sense.
I would do that if I could do that shit, like for sure.
I like when them people
it's way cheaper and shit.
You ever watch when they be going out roughing in the wilderness and shit and living out there?
Oh yeah, like there's one show called like Naked and Afraid. Like they go out there and live naked, nigga. They go out there and live naked and try to survive for like hella days.
Would you ever try to do that shit like? Being out there, like we ain't from that, we from the city. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I be watching that. I'm intrigued on that, so I would do that.
Cause we ain't never did it. I would like to try it.
When I went to science camp when I was younger, that shit was the tightest shit ever. I think
science camp was dope. We went by a beach, so that motherfucker was even dope. Oh, you went by the beach?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that motherfucker was dope,
like,
bro.
Every day was just dope as I was like, oh my god, bro, I wish I lived out here.
Yeah, fact. It's hard. Like when you look at it, like you gotta strive to be better, man. You know. Try to get to
if I knew all the shit I knew now, bro, like I wouldn't be in this situation.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
Hell nah. You would have paid attention more. You probably would have went to college. You know what I'm saying? You probably would have did a lot of different things.
I did go to college, but I didn't like follow through. Like only went halfway, and I started, you know what I mean, to 1 foot in the streets, 1 foot in school, and like you know what I mean, still just dibbling and dabbing. So I stuck away from school, and then it just fell behind too far, and I couldn't catch up.
What you mean, like, so you went to college, but you?
Yeah, I went to Delta College for like 2 years, and then like I stopped going to class and shit, and my legs were getting worse, my body was getting worse.
So you was like, fuck it.
Yeah, like couldn't walk around as much as I could when I used to, but I mean walk around the campus. So I was just like, nah, I ain't going back. It's too much for my legs, and I had to walk up hella stairs and just making the excuses. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I have to pay for all them excuses now, and it's just catching back up. The body.
Yeah, because I remember I went to Delta, bro. I went to Delta for like 2, 3, 4 days. I was like, fuck this shit. I'm done with this Boosie ass shit. You feel me? I was all the way halfway through and shit. Like, That's just crazy, but what you got up for us next, man?
Man, we talking about the what's going on with all these flash floods and shit on the
Oh
East Coast,
yeah,
man. Shit's getting crazy. I'm hearing floods in Vegas, floods in Kentucky right now. 25 people
for
gone,
real.
and like 10 more missing. Like, how the hell is all this shit? And it's hot as hell over here, and there's flash floods.
But I think it's you know, the
Global warming for sure.
global warming.
But they're controlling it. They're like egging it on, like making it worse, bro. To like, I don't know, bro. It feels, cause like you said earlier, bro. When you came, the sun feels way too hot. Like it's way too close,
No, that's real talk.
and it's getting way too hot, bro. And I'm like, damn.
Yeah, the sun feel way too hot, like it's closer or something weird. Like we getting closer to the. They say we getting closer to the sun and all that shit, but I just don't know if it's true or not. Like I don't know how that shit works, but I mean. This global warming and all these floods and shit. When I was watching that shit on the news, I was kind of amazed. And then but then it just shits me out all the time because when I see that, it's like, how are we doing bad on water then? Like, it just don't make no sense. Like,
Nah, it's because, like you said, the flash flood, and then they got that bridge that's between them and like Ohio or whatever, and it's like the bridge is giving out and shit. So
but it was the flash flood was created by rain, right?
Yeah, so it's tearing the bridge up probably.
That's it. But where's the water at? Like, why don't we get to use the water? That's what the fuck I'm saying, bro.
That's just hella far though. That's way over there in Kentucky.
Yeah, I don't know. That's all I'm saying. Like, where the fuck is the water at? Why can't we use some of the water? Like, why we gotta have our lakes and shit doing hella bad? You feel me?
Yeah, and there's been floods in Las Vegas too. Like,
yeah, in Las Vegas too. I heard about it. That's why I was like,
multiple casinos, the whole strip's flooded, airports. They say it's underwater and shit.
yeah,
Parking lots, entire Vegas Strip.
yeah. You know those. You know how we've been having a lot of those mass shootings and all that
Severe
shit lately.
thunderstorms. Damn. See.
You know how we've been having a lot of those mass shootings and shit lately.
Yeah.
Well, that one dude, the Parkland shooter, I think he killed the 17 people or something way back in like I think it was 2019 or 2000, whatever. He was in jail the other day. You feel me? He on trial, whatever. And this nigga was pacing back and forth. They got a video of it and shit. This nigga pacing back and forth, going crazy, tripping. And then he attacked the guard, bro.
Schizophrenia or something?
I guess because he been locked up for so long, he just been tripping. You feel me? So he attacked the guard, so they was showing it in court. And the dude was it's a lot of little paperwork into it. Like, you know, he was watching all those little weird sites that I was talking about, those little kill everybody sites
with your head. Yeah.
Yeah, and he was basically saying he was doing that, like trying to use that as a defense, but
like he was crazy and shit.
Yeah, but you know what I wanted to ask you? Do you think that fucking those sites should be banned? Like, because like we don't need to be at the mall, like, right? We don't need to be at the mall and get smoked. You know what I'm saying? Because you was watching the video.
But like I was saying back in a couple of past shows, like it got to do with like a lot of the games too. Like,
yeah,
kids, like I swear, bro, I was playing GTA for like years straight, and I was feeling like I was in the game when I wasn't playing the game. And
no, I know what you mean.
Crazy.
It gets you like enwrapped inside the fucking the environment of it.
It's too like. It's too real. It's too real. Like, yeah, they're getting too real with the games, and they're looking too clear. Like,
yeah.
The kids are getting really the thoughts in their head like they could really do this shit, and they go out there and do some shit like that. And now look, they're sitting there looking like a little disturbed kid when it starts at home too. Really.
And then I feel like too, like if you in the dark, 12 o'clock at night playing that, bro, that's just like brainwashing.
Yeah, for sure, it is for sure.
For real though, that shit like that shit brainwashing you, bro. Like you over here just fucking really.
I be getting into a car, and once I sit down, it feels like I'm in the game. It's just. I'm like, oh, run that person over. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, so crazy. It's like, what, bro? You're not playing the game no more. Like, yeah, bro. It was crazy.
Facts, though. Nigga. You heard about that lady that ran inside the airport and shot them 2 shots? And they shot her?
No, I don't know.
I don't know what the fuck was wrong with her. She was like mentally ill. I think it was in like Texas or something. That's what I'm saying.
Like a lot of this mental health. It's crazy, bro.
But I think the world going down. Like when you really look at it overall.
No, you could tell. You could see it going down. When you look.
Yeah.
You can see that shit clearly.
You can see it clearly, and I don't feel like there's not a solution for it. I feel like it's already out of control. But I mean, we could try.
Man.
What else you got, man?
Check this shit out, man. In entertainment news today, we got this man out of Colorado. You ain't hear about this?
What? No.
Who won a free Subway for life for getting a big old tattoo on his back that says Subway Series 2022.
I mean that's sacrifice, right?
Like, I don't know what these dudes
that's
be
what you
thinking.
that's what you call that. I call that
At
sacrifice.
least you can put a shirt over it and shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, definitely.
that's
But
not the way. But if you love Subway that much, bro, go and do it, man. I ain't gonna knock you for that.
but I mean, I don't really fuck. I mean, I used to fuck with Subway a lot. So I mean, Subway cool, but
nah, only I fuck with Subway. Only a couple sandwiches. But shout out Subway, man.
shout out Subway and shout out dude for even doing that because you know.
Yeah, it takes balls to do a lot of that shit. But.
Yeah, he got free Subway for the rest of his life. That's a dope ass, you know what I'm saying, thing. At least he can go to a party and show up with hella Subway. You feel me? Hey, you heard somebody won that the lottery?
Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of posts about the lottery too.
He won $1 billion. The dude won $1 billion
in California.
Oh, my fault. They don't even know who it is. No, I was in Chicago. Damn. The nigga won $1 billion. Like, and they said if he takes the cash option is 700. Well, I don't know if it's a he. It might be a she. But they get $700 million.
Nah, but they said that there's a 7-Eleven that's the luckiest 7-Eleven in California. Like, everybody's rushing to it right now to go try to buy one of those tickets, like you said. We need to figure it out. I can't remember what city it's in. Look it up if you could look it up. I don't think you could.
Would you say the city where the highest,
the luckiest 7-Eleven?
Luckiest 7-Eleven.
Like, that's where someone won 1.5 or something.
I know there was one I seen on the news before. Where the people just kept winning there. That
shit just makes you want to go, for sure. That shit just makes you want to win the lotto.
Yeah, I mean, the lotto cool. Like, if you banking on it, like, I feel like you might, I don't know, bro.
Like, shit, I don't ever win.
Yeah, because I don't ever win. Oh, you right, bro. It's a California 7-Eleven deemed the luckiest lottery 7-Eleven in the world. Let me see. That's a crazy ass thing.
Saying. We need to pull up on them, get a young saying, couple stacks of tickets.
Hell yeah, we need to pull up, huh? Cause they got
it's in California. Hopefully it ain't hella far.
It says California 7-Eleven. It don't really say the Friday non-mention numbers. Oh, Chino Hills. That's in LA, yeah.
Damn, that's hella far.
It is hella far. We ain't gonna get no tickets from them today.
Shout out Chino Hills, man, for having the luckiest 7-Eleven, man.
For real, man. Shout out Chino Hills,
that shit was out here in fucking the valley, man.
I wish they could throw a nigga a couple tickets, man. Mail me some, man. I'll buy them, man. I need that. But anyways, man, did you hear about all the G-Unit artists, man, blaming 50 Cent, man? They saying that. Basically.
Yeah, I've been seeing that for a while, and I haven't been getting to figure that out, man. Light me on that, cause.
Well, now these niggas is saying that it's 50 Cent's fault for them not being big stars like they're supposed to be.
Them niggas taking on my shine, huh?
I don't know if it's that or if they just saying like he didn't maximize their career, but I don't feel like that's
nah,
the
you know what it is? I think that 50 knows how to market itself, and all them, they don't know how to market themselves.
Yeah.
If he put the marketing he does into himself and shit he does into them, they'll be right there with him, bro. But that, it seems to me like they ain't trying to market themselves like 50 and shit. Like,
I don't feel like
50's just being greedy or something. He does look kind of greedy, though.
I don't feel like that's true, though.
What you think?
I feel like 50, nigga, we seen Tony Yayo. When Tony Yayo got out of jail, he made Tony Yayo a star.
And Tony Yayo is the only one that ain't complaining.
But think about how many stars this nigga made, realistically, though. He made Tony Yayo, Lloyd Banks, what's the nigga?
Kid.
What's the other nigga? I want
Young Buck.
Young Buck. Come on, bro. Like, that's enough. And those niggas was mega stars. The way that they controlled their money is their fault. Like, it's not no one else's fault. He made
Pauly D too. He signed Pauly D. He signed Pauly D.
But that was like probably just for, publicity.
Nah, he still signed to him.
But Pauly D is a pretty good DJ. Matter of fact,
yeah, he's doing big. He got his own Vegas shit, all that shit.
Yeah. He is pretty big.
That's what I'm saying. He put him on.
He learned the talent. You know what I'm saying? And once you learn the talent, you know what I'm saying? It's.
But Lloyd Banks has way more potential than he's giving itself. Like, I don't know what. Either 50's like shoving him to the back or something. Like, something ain't right. But like you said, I ain't over there, so I don't know. I can't call it.
Yeah, I can't call it either. All I know is that I don't know. They should I don't know, bro. That should be weird to me. Really, like, they should just be grateful for the things that they did get. You know what I mean? When you really look at it, like, why would you be mad that your career didn't go this far or that far. Like, to me, they were stars. So to even make a comment like that must mean that you fucked off your money.
Yeah, like, you trying to blame 50 for your fucking mistakes that you did.
Facts, man. We talking about money because they ain't talking
50
about
probably
nothing.
gave you a place to live, you know what I mean? You was chilling at his house, you probably didn't have to pay rent, and he was probably still out blowing money like you was 50, like,
Yeah.
trying to live like you was him.
That's facts, though. That's facts. What else you got up for us,
Yeah,
man?
man. Another hip hop news. This is some tricky shit right here, man. Fivio Foreign, that new one out of New York, new artist out of New York, man. He was on $1 Million a Game, man. Shout out Wallow and Gilly. He was talking about he signed to Mace for $5K with no lawyer present, nothing. And the Mace is trying to like say he's like Diddy 2.0, like on some shady shit. Like,
Yeah,
and now everybody's coming at Fivio Foreign like, oh, how'd you sign? You know what I mean, clowning him. How you signed the Mace for $5K? Like, yeah, man. So I don't know. What you think about that?
I feel like maybe he felt like Mace could take him the farthest. You feel me? So it really wasn't about the money. Maybe it was a personal relationship. You feel me? Like, and then really sometimes the money don't really matter. Like I said, the connections that you can give me really don't. You probably gonna give me money.
Nah, look at him now, bro. Like,
That's what I'm saying.
That 5K is probably.
But he knew that Mace could probably put him in doors that no one else could.
He did. He probably just didn't want this story to come back out. Like, you know what I mean?
For real. Facts though. It's like, I don't know, like, and you know, you was talking about Gilly and Wallow. You know what I'm saying? I thought about something right now when you said that shit.
Yeah.
You know, Charleston White was like, these motherfuckers be on the show, and he said Wallow don't give him no game. He said it's a waste of their time going on that show. He said Gilly and Wallow don't give him no game. He's like, them niggas be getting on there and riding them niggas' dicks and then trying to go against them in one way and tell them some other shit. So I want to ask you a question. When you watch $1 Million,
nah, he gives them game. It's just what
though.
game you want to pick up, Charleston White, because you're out here macing people and then pressing charges and say, I'm fear for my life. They said they gonna kill me and all. Yeah, man. So, man, you need to get in the safe house or something, bro.
Yeah.
Stay out these damn streets and stay in the computer lab where you be at.
Yeah, because I feel like Charleston White, he kind of wrong on that one, because I feel like, you know, at the end of the day, man, people be having their opinion, but he actually, when I think about it, Charleston White got an opinion about so many different people, bro. It's like, I think he's just doing it for entertainment, just to be a troll.
That's what I'm saying. Now,
Yeah.
exactly. He's trying to turn it into like one of these new academics type shit. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Peasant shit.
Just peasant shit, trying to make it off of
make it off the crumbs of other people. And
off the crumbs and the names. Kind of like, I don't want to be mean and say
drama
this,
of other
but
people.
kind of like Milk 7 Photo. Right? Because Milk 7 Photo, to me, he just picking up crumbs off the floor of YouTube.
bad publicity and shit.
And then he'll stop the video, you know, and he's monetized, so he's going to make money off of the shit that everybody else already did. It's almost like you don't really do no work. You know what I mean? What you think about that, man?
Yeah, and I think that you're right about that Milk 7-4 because that's why he's always in the house and up in the hills, because he knows what he's doing. Like, he's literally intentionally doing that shit to press people's buttons and he's extorting people, but he's doing it through YouTube and shit. Like, but Wallow has been giving game. I seen an episode when he was giving game to the YSLs, and they wasn't trying to take none of that shit in.
Yeah.
And then now look at him. That's when I was like, when I just seen that YSL interview, I was like, damn, these niggas are too thick up in there. Yeah, they're
You know what I want to ask you? Do you think the state of hip hop, you know, the hip hop that we knew,
it's under a
from back in the
magnifying
day,
glass.
No, do you think it's gone, like the old hip hop, like, because when you really look at it now, it's like everybody just dying.
Nah, if you dig deep, there's some real hip hop out there, but yeah, it's way oversaturated nowadays.
And then everybody just dying or going to prison. Like, it's the same.
No, they're dying because they're doing too much.
You think
For
they're
the
doing too
internet
much?
and shit. Yep.
You think they're doing too much, or you think the culture is just to kill? And because some people, like, I feel like they didn't deserve to die, and they wasn't really doing that much.
Nah, like you said, there's a
But most rappers, when we talk about rappers, most rappers, they do provoke their own deaths. You're right about that. Like, I could just give you a couple examples, and you tell me if I'm right or wrong. So we got Mo3, right? Mo3 was provoking his opposition
Yeah,
every
everyone
single
that
song.
You're right. You're
Right? Draco the Ruler, right? He provoked the situation on
It's
himself.
only a matter of time.
Right? When you look at these situations, you say to yourself, like, what do you expect to happen? You know? It's only so much time before it catches up with
It's
you.
inevitable.
Yeah. Some people die and we don't know the causes of their death, you know, but it's
On
most
some
fluke shit.
Yeah, on some fluke shit.
Yeah, but most of the time it's fucking over them dissing and all that bullshit, you feel me? But I don't know, man. I don't know. I always try to, bring light to the bullshit, you feel me? Because at the end of the day, like I always say, bro, a lot of motherfuckers be watching and paying attention and they be listening, and it really got to be some game. Because when you smoke a motherfucker, you go to jail for the rest of your life.
Nah, and like you said, bro, they're out. Ever since, like you said, when hip hop stopped ending, it's been like all downhill. Like,
Yeah, because Fat Joe said ego. He said ego has a lot to do with
and that's all
New York
this is
going
right
out
now.
of control. He said New York used to be a regular place. You know what I'm saying? And he said now when you look at New York, everybody wants to drill, kill, spin the block, walk inside delis, kill you.
Yeah.
He was like, and it used to be just stabbing. You know what I'm saying? The motherfucker would just stab you. Now
we used to rap about selling drugs, and now these people are rapping about doing
drugs,
and
same
being
shit.
strung out and spun out and shit. But I ain't gonna lie, I went through all that, but I grew up out of that shit. We grew out that shit. We kept moving. We had the plan. We stuck to this plan, man. We stuck to the script and kept pushing this shit.
Yeah, facts, man. Like, rest in peace, Vic. Rest in peace, LJ. This
Facts.
shit all been a dream.
And that's what I do it for.
And that's what I always say to everybody. Like, this should all been a dream for everybody. It's just that they didn't get to live their dream through. So, you know what I'm saying? We always try to take it to the top for them, and it don't matter how people look at it or how you want to address it or whatever. It just is what it is.
And if you
Ops
don't
or
like
whoever.
yeah, and if you don't like what you're doing, man, change it, man. The only
Yeah.
one that can change that shit is you. Do what you like doing. If you don't like, find a way to change that shit.
Yeah, if I could have changed the way Vic and LJ was living, if I could have known, but see, we was too young.
We
I
tried,
would
but
have been changed it.
Yeah, we tried, but who are we to tell them? We wasn't in the same position.
Nah, Vic was trying to change. Vic was in progression. He was in the process, of changing me because I was out of control.
Yeah.
And he was in the process of getting in control. So the crazy part about it is, like, I thought I would be dead. You know?
Facts, like,
I never thought he would be dead because he was like, okay, well, I'm going to switch off the bullshit to some money shit before me. So I always thought.
He would keep more plans than just, us in the streets fucking around.
Yeah, so it was just difficult for me to take that in. I think I lost like 7-8 years of my life over that. But let's move on.
That's facts, though.
Yeah, just off of the grief because I thought I was going to be the one to go.
Facts, and I thought I was next, too, and it was just a whole domino effect. Like, you don't know where it's coming from.
Yeah, this life is crazy. Like I said, these rappers and everybody, they got to realize that life is too short to be out here bullshitting, worried about set tripping and shit like that. Like I always say, and I'm going to say it again, man. Get rich, get you a farm, get you some animals. You know what I mean?
Get you out the way, man.
Hey, man, for real, man. And
get you a family.
and do your thing, man. And if you don't want a family, if you don't want no girl, well, stay on the farm by your damn self, nigga.
Travel the world, man.
Make sure you got a big ass. Make sure you got a big ass land. Can't nobody come on. Let's go. Let's pivot though,
Keep
man.
enjoying life, man, to the fullest.
Yes, sir, man.
Yeah, man. You hear about Sway Lee from Ray Sherman?
What happened to Sway Lee?
They was stuck in the elevator, bruh, for like 3 hours straight.
For what? That's my fucking fear right there. The elevator shit.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
For my mama, nigga.
3 hours is too long for me. Like,
in that elevator shit, like when you get in the elevator, you always think you either gonna get stuck or you gonna fall like the movies. You feel me? If you fall from the top, you gonna die.
Smash you.
Yeah, nigga, that's some crazy ass shit. That nigga Sway, who's Sway Lee? The little bad little nigga that's always getting in trouble? The light skinned nigga.
Yeah, the one that be singing, yeah. Man,
Yeah,
shout out Sway Lee, man, because I can't do that. That's one of my, like you said, that's a phobia for sure.
Fuck yeah, that's a phobia. And getting in the water, like getting in the ocean and something biting the shit out of me, nigga, that's a phobia too, because I know that I can't see what's in the water down under. Like in the ocean, you can't see what's in there, so when you get in the water, it's kind of a scary thought.
Bruh, that's facts, but
like if you think
I kind of like the
shit,
mysterious shit, but like you said, when you think about it too much, bruh, ooh,
that's deep, nigga. Like,
yeah.
nigga, you get in the water, nigga, like, nigga, you don't know what the fuck finna grab your foot, nigga, or nothing. You tripping, nigga. To be real, like, what the fuck? I'm not finna, I can't even really get in the ocean. Like, when something brushed up against my leg, bro, I be tripping, nigga.
For sure, and that's what I'm saying. I was swimming this one time, I think it was Comanche, bruh, and we were swimming to this island. I was swimming across to the island, bro. And I swear I felt something swim on my foot, like, and you just get so scared, like you don't know what, you can't do shit but swim. And I was just gone, bro.
Hey, remember when we was little?
Ever since then, I couldn't fuck around.
Hey, remember when we was little and Comanche had so much water?
That's what I'm talking about. It was back then.
Yeah, when it had hella water, when it was hella fucking.
Bruh, everything's drying up. It's so
I know
sad.
now Comanche ain't got no water like that. It ain't the same.
Hey, what you think about that? You hear about Ryan Garcia?
Who? Yeah.
He said that Jack Harlow is the next Kanye West. Let me get your opinion on that, man.
Like the next Kanye West would have to make beats, produce songs,
Clothing line, like
Clothing line.
People putting too much on it, Ryan.
shoes. Like the next Kanye West would have to be like everything in a bundle. So yeah, I don't
so
think
who would that be? I don't know. Like the next Kanye West to me would be like Tyler Creator.
You think Tyler? I think
He got most of that shit you talking about, the clothing line, all that shit.
I think the next Kanye West, that's kind of hard because
And he makes beats.
I know, but I think that's kind of hard.
03
because-
Greedo. No, 03 Greedo ain't got
Yeah, it's not on the level. You know what I'm saying? We talking about real levels.
Man, free 03 Greedo.
303 though, man. Cause you know what I'm saying? My nigga really go, but you ain't on that level yet, nigga.
Damn.
But 03 dope, nigga. You know that.
Yeah, I don't know what Ryan was thinking about saying Jack Harlow's the next Kanye. He must have been feeling himself or something, man.
Hey, when it comes to sports, I had a question. When it comes to sports, what do you prefer, MMA or boxing? First of all, like if you had a preference.
Me, I'm a I don't know. I like to see people get hurt. I don't know.
Damn,
So
that
I
was
gotta
deep.
see-
That was fucking deep.
No, I'm not see people get hurt. I like real things. You know what I mean? Real action. I don't like no soft ass shit. So I'll probably say UFC for sure.
UFC better to you? Do you think? I think UFC.
When it used to be tighter, it was just like bare hands. Like when they was just an octagon, bare hands. They was fighting karate dudes. They was fighting judos.
Yeah.
I was like, this is dope, bro.
Now you know how the boxers and the UFC players or UFC fighters, excuse me, they got like a debate on the UFC should get paid more than a boxer.
They've been doing that for a while.
What do you think? Do you think a boxer or a UFC player?
I think it hurts you more getting hit with those other gloves. Like you get more brain damage probably with boxing than UFC. You think?
Yeah, because those gloves are hella hard to me.
Yeah, and they are, and they're just hitting you constantly.
Like if you sock somebody in the head with a boxing glove, like you could fight somebody with a boxing glove on and he could have fists and he'll be fucked up still though.
Yeah, the only shit I hate about UFC is that motherfucking cauliflower ear.
Yeah,
Broccoli.
because they grab each other.
That shit is sick.
Because the wrestling part.
They have to wear those ear things or something, huh?
Yeah, well,
or the ear rubs on the mat, huh?
The cauliflower thing comes from grappling. Like when I grab your fucking shoulder and you grab the ears behind.
Get a headlock.
Yeah, they grab behind the head and shit like that. They do like weird shit like that. You feel me? So hold on, my fault. But yeah, they do a little weird shit like that. But it's weird. What I was about to say though, it's weird how boxers get paid so much fucking money, nigga. And UFC players.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's weird. How the fuck does that work? Because they way more. But I
do see what's his name, like McGregor's like the Mayweather of UFC, huh?
Yeah, I think it's Dana White though too. I think Dana White just underpaying him.
Because Dana White's rich as fuck right now, like you said.
Way richer than.
And a lot of fighters are mad, like you're saying that.
Yeah, he way richer than any of the fighters will ever be. You know what I'm saying? Damn. So I don't know. It's crazy.
And I've seen a lot of fighters like got pushed to the sideline and fell off, like Diego Sanchez and all them. Like,
yeah,
it's fucked up.
Yeah, you know, I heard that. Remember that dude Chinks Drugs that got killed?
Yeah, man. R.I.P. Chinks, man.
Yeah, R.I.P. Chinks. I heard that
Coke boys.
French offered him $10,000, man, if he would just stop hustling before he got killed, man. Because you know it was all over, you know, other stuff, you know.
That's why I be trying to tell you, it ain't worth it, bro. Yeah, the streets ain't worth this shit. When you got bigger things ahead of you, you ain't gotta fuck around no more. But we're so indebted into the streets, like we can't even on our days off, we just want to go fuck around.
Yeah. It's crazy to me. Like, if somebody offered me 10 bands, boy, I'll be fucking on that shit. Like, bro, I'm just gonna stop this shit. Like, but he talking about 10 bands back then, not 10 bands today. You know what I'm saying? He said all he wanted him to do is just go in the studio. But he said, bro, just come in for tonight, get in the studio. And he said he didn't want to do it, but he got killed. But it was crazy, bro. Like, a lot of good ass artists, hip hop artists and shit, they done died over bullshit. You feel me?
Stupid shit.
Over stupid shit.
They could have prevented, I think.
Yeah, man. It's crazy, bro. And I look at it and it's like, these motherfuckers. That's why I be trying to, like I said, always trying to bring some real shit. Because if I don't, a lot of niggas is going to
you hear about, what's his name?
Fall the fuck off.
In world news, like Joe Biden, he got COVID again or some weird shit.
Again?
Like he had it like a couple weeks ago, and he got over it, and now he got it back again. But he's okay, but he still got it. Like bunch of weird ass shit, bro. Like that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's probably just publicity.
They're just trying to kill him off and make him not do his real job. Like I don't know, bro. It's getting sick out here.
Yeah, they was actually talking about I heard something like a bill or something they had going on where they was gonna try to ban rap or something like that. I seen some shit where this dude was talking about they was gonna
I bet all the Karens and shit out nowadays, bro, they're gonna stop all that
or
shit.
ban a certain type of lyrics like the females they said they're driving the female rappers are driving females to be hoes.
Yeah,
like
because they put hip hop is so powerful, bro. They're putting it under a microscope, bro, and just dissecting every little thing they could find wrong with it, bro.
Do you think hip hop should be in the politics?
Bro,
like,
it's getting that big. Like I don't know. Like they're studying it in fucking college courses, bro. There's college courses about Kanye West, about his whole life and shit.
But if you're gonna study somebody, let's study Kanye though, or let's study Elon Musk. Let's study the motherfuckers. Nah, but
there's a bunch. That's what I'm saying.
Though. Yeah, for real though. You know that because success
and it's the ones that are successful and got the real word and got the real power saying shit that are getting pushed off to the side, and all these ignorant rappers are getting shined all the light on, and you know what I mean, all the publicity, and everybody's just led the wrong way, and it's just, man, the devil's at work. That's all I can see, bro. Like,
no, that's facts.
Shit's getting sicker and sicker as I see it, bro. Like, I don't want to burst no one's bubble, but you know what I mean. Y'all gotta wake up.
Facts, man. But you got anything else for us? What you got for us?
We're gonna end it off with Putin, man.
I
heard that Russians doing so bad that they shipping in. They're just taking in anybody to come help them fight Ukraine, man. Like,
yeah.
They're taking apps from drunks off the street to come. You know what I mean? You don't gotta have no experience in the army, man. Go sign up for Russia, man.
Yeah, and
throw your life away.
I knew for a fact that Russia was gonna have a hard time. Because when the United States
got
gets
so many
involved,
allies, bro.
And they're sneaky, like we're too sneaky, so they probably, like I told you, they probably going over there in the middle of the night and bombing the fucking this, bombing
like you said, they probably do got some fucking.
They're sneaky, bro.
Some mutant ass soldiers over there that America sent them some shit here. Give them this. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Why do you think Americans are sneaky? Because our government teaches us to be sneaky. Why do you think we hide stuff? Why do you think we act like not? Other places like China and all that shit, they don't do that. They don't hide shit, nigga. They don't be fucking having tuck spots.
Right.
We got shops in California just for tuck spots. So you can have a tuck spot in your car. Come on, bro. Like other places, other countries ain't like that, bro.
And like you said, there's a whole war going on right now. We don't even see it because it's not like a physical war. It's like you said, a digital war, the internet war, bro. They'll get us. Like they'll hack the system. They'll flip all that shit. It's deeper than we think, folks. So, you know what I mean? Just stay ready, man.
Yeah, and they smarter than us because they got control of it. If we had control of it, they wouldn't be smarter than us. But due to the fact that they got control of it, they smarter than us.
Stay ready. You don't got to get ready, man.
Yes, sir. But, man, we finna end it off with that, man.
Off top.
Man, I am your boy Gotti, man.
I am your boy BZ Mac and the handicap assassin.
Yes, sir, man. And thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell.
Don't forget to like and subscribe, man. Run it up.
Yes, sir, man. Until the next one, man. Y'all stay safe.
Let's get it.